as I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'll gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing misery, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello?
What's going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen with some great news to give to you guys. Our good buddy Hack over at Vintage Havana Lounge in Ridgecrest, California has come up with an amazing promotion idea to help us out and to help out Cigars for Warriors. So basically, if you guys have not yet become a supporter of the Bakersfield Gentlemen, by starting May 1st through the rest of the month of May, he is going to match every donation made to Cigars for Warriors. So you sign up to become a supporter for $4.99 a month, he is going to give $4.99 to Cigars for Warriors. So you guys, if you want to help us out and help out Cigars for Warriors, make sure you guys hit that Become a Member link at the top of the page, or when you're commenting on our videos, hit that little teal shield with the heart. Thanks a lot, Hack, for helping us out with this. Hopefully this will help us out and help out Cigars for Warriors. Y'all have a great one.
Go. Good morning, everybody. Chuck, how you doing? Hope everyone out there is great. Frankie, what are we smoking today?
Today we're smoking Crown Heads La Carama,
Very nice.
or La Carami. I don't know how you say it exactly, but yeah, that's what we are smoking.
Some sort of creaminess,
And
and it won't focus.
thank you to Jeremy McMahon, who is the president over at Clubbers Lounge, it's the private men's only cigar lounge over Long here in town. He actually baked us some French bread this morning, and so we just picked up some delicious French bread and white peach jam that he made.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And yes, I'm a fat kid, so I also put butter on there. I don't want to hear it. That's how I do. Thank you.
Hack, how you doing? Robert, how's it going? Guys, I am just cutting mine right now. Whew, there we go. And my app says we're all caught up as far as comments go. I just want to make sure that I got them down here, guys. Because yesterday, if you were watching the first third show, we weren't getting our Facebook comments on our StreamYard
Yeah, that was so
setup.
weird.
So yeah, it was a weird hiccup, but I think Facebook's corrected itself. So I hope you're hearing us. I hope we can definitely read your comments. Seems like everything's going smoothly. May I get the lighter?
Yeah. So this morning, you guys, we actually have a nice breakfast. We get to smoke this fantastic cigar. I've got my black coffee with just a little bit of sugar in it. We've got the French bread with the fresh French bread that was just baked last night with the white peach preserves. And then, of course, what breakfast would be complete without a Claritin allergy pill? I mean, really, guys, that's the honest cherry on top right there. Jeremy actually bakes a whole lot, you know. Not only does he collect tons of cigars, he also bakes a lot. And probably one of my favorite things that he's ever baked, one of the first things I ever tasted, was the orange cinnamon rolls a couple Christmases ago. Those things were fantastic. So if you know someone that bakes, and you take advantage of that, because even though I'm trying to cut back on as much carbs as I eat, there's nothing like fresh baked bread compared to store-bought.
Oh yeah, there's a huge difference. I love that Elton episode where he crushes a loaf of bread you get at the store. It's like, it's just air, and then he makes it into a ball like yay big, and it really does show the difference. Real quick, morning, David. Jim lighting up a small viejo. Nice. Richard, say something about food, and here I am. I'll remember that. We're always gonna have a small little bit of food to get you on the show. Bill checking in on YouTube for the Vintage Havana Cigar Lounge page. Thank you so much. Matt also on YouTube, yeah. Chuck, my breakfast is Cuban dark roast and Hoya black. Nice.
It's a good breakfast right there. Tom, how you doing? Pretty good show yesterday, you guys, so thank you for that. I had a good time talking cigars and stuff. As you know, we talked a lot about Balmoral and Cornelius and Anthony. You know, two cigars that are no longer going to be around. So, Matt, I totally spaced on getting you the pictures. I apologize. But we do have a couple boxes of each over at Cigars More 1. And I found out Cigars More 2 also has a box of Duettos. So if you want any of those, you can just give them a call. Big surprise last night. You guys will see a picture up in a little while. we're actually about to jump in this pool right here behind me. Miguel already had his legs in, acclimating himself as he does. I just came out that side door over there, if you guys can see it barely, with my swim trunks on and a towel when I got a phone call. When I got this phone call, I yelled at Miguel, "Get your clothes on, we got to go." He's thinking someone's hurt. And I just told him, no, David from Luxury Cigar Club happened to be in town, so we're going to go meet him, have a cigar, which was so much fun.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I did not think he'd be in town. I thought he'd be in Arizona. He had some business to take care of with his family stuff, so he happened to be up in Paradise, California. He was driving down to see his brother down in Southern California, so as he passed through, he's like, maybe I should stop. And he did,
Man.
and I'm so happy that he did. We had a great time, smoked some cigars, talked, just it was great to see him. We haven't seen him since Fuente Fever, sorry. So, yeah, it was definitely cool to see him.
100%. That threw me so off guard, but I was so happy to see him, and it's always a good like reunion. And usually we only get to see those guys, anyone from Luxury, is when it's an event, like a larger event.
Yeah.
I like Fuente Fever or the trade shows.
Yep.
So the fact that he was in the wilds in our neck of the woods, man, that was just a good treat. And
because I'm gonna have my dessert first.
Gotta take those pills. Got a tooth pulled yesterday. Richard says can't smoke, drink, or eat regular foods for a few days. Dang, man, that sucks. Hope you're feeling all right though. And Tom, good morning. How you doing? Billy, how you doing? James, how's it going? Gosh, dang, yeah, that's rough though, Richard. That does not sound like a fun thing to have happen to you.
Yeah. I know when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, they did all four at one time, and that was not the business. That was the worst thing ever. And it's funny, they put me under for that. And my parents have both had incredibly dangerous surgeries. My mom had work done on her spinal cord twice, where the doctors, said, hey, if something goes wrong, you could be paralyzed. This can happen, that can happen. It's super scary. And then my dad actually had a pituitary tumor, which they had to remove as much as they could. Obviously, it's the brain, so you can't remove everything because then you'll get brain tissue, which they told us, get as much as we can. And they literally went through his lip, cut that little thing that connects your gums to your lip, and went under to get it. So those are really serious surgeries. So every time we start talking about medical stuff, I let them know, hey, you might have had stuff done to your brain, you may have done stuff to your back, but have you ever had teeth pulled?
And the answer is yes. I believe they both have. This guy over here. Already 82 on the back porch for Jim. Yeah, it's a little warm over here too. It's but it's good. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Just have a morning pre-workout as a replacement for my cigar this morning. Man, that's probably a good idea. Probably a pre-workout what is it, a supplement, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Will be the proper word, yeah. Versus a cigar before you go to the gym. I get that. I think a cigar's after gym or during. During, yeah. I think who was trying to do that? I think it was Brad from Zeal Cigars. Wanted to do like just a funny video with him having a cigar while he's in the gym.
Yeah.
But man, that's I don't know. There's some red tape there, I'm thinking. Yeah, you don't want a dry socket. Holy cow, the worst pain you could ever get.
Mm-hmm.
I would wait for at least a week or 10 days having a cigar. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, I don't know if I said it, but good morning. And what we're talking about, that was some family history of surgeries and craziness and ridiculousness that our family's been through, to go along with Richard's poor friggin' tooth story right now. Because I don't like people messing with my mouth.
Yeah,
there's an actual term for a fear of people having of the dentist and what they do and surgeries that relate to your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot remember the name. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments.
Let's see. We got Peter joining us, John, Jeff, and Anthony Giannis all joining us. So how you guys doing?
Hey, guys.
It doesn't show us when you guys join unless we're looking at the phone. It only shows us comments. So I'll have to look at the phone to see who's joining. And John joined us last night. That's right, John. I know John and unfortunately, Mitch isn't in town, or else I'm sure he would have shown up as well. Jeremy are all members of Luxury Cigar Club out here. And I called both Jeremy and John. Unfortunately, Jeremy was busy, couldn't make it, but John was able to get out there and have some cigars with us. We had some sake, had some tequila, and really just had a great time hanging out with David. And man, it's awesome.
It was a lot of fun. It really was. 2 minutes of conversation. Yeah, not a whole lot on that topic, but yeah, just a little something extra. Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, it is a great spot. Hibernating till Saturday. I like that call too. I like that call.
Dentophobia.
Yeah. Is that for reals? Are you messing with me, Bill?
That'd be interesting if that's what it's really called.
If that's what it's called. Yeah, that makes sense still, because I mean, dentist. The word dent is what gets the teeth stuff, and ist is the doctor part. Ist is Latin for doctors.
Is it now?
No, it's probably not. Definitely not.
It's Algonquin.
Algonquin for blood sport. Everyone knows that. Wearing one of my new baseball Bakersfield Gentleman T-shirts. Thank you.
That's awesome.
I saw that picture.
I shared the hell out of it.
Yeah,
I shared it quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Good morning. Good place to be by the pool. Oh yeah, you read that already.
One, yeah.
I thought I missed one.
Dean, I don't know if we got you, but just want to say good morning, brother.
Yes.
And Anthony, yeah, Frankie has a baby. He can't handle his teeth being pulled. I, on the other hand, just never had it done. Boom. So
That's true.
It's a great way to do it. Just don't have wisdom teeth.
Yep.
Solved. Had a question yesterday. Can I pay for a whole year as a supporter? Will the match my 60? That I don't know, Bill. I think that goes more into Hack's territory. He's in the we could ask him, Jim, if that's something that you're willing to do. I think it's just the first month, because it's going to be quite a few people added all together. And as much as that would be awesome, be great help. I don't want to flood poor Hack with that idea too hard. But it's something to consider. We really appreciate the thought though too. Raymond checking in from Tampa, Florida. Nice. So you got the beautiful weather too. You know what the sunlight is behind us. Hope everything's safe over there right now.
Wait a minute. So I watched Ultimate Tag for free on my phone. Didn't change my life, but it was pretty cool game. Then you didn't watch it the right way. You had to be at the right angle, watch it at the right time, and it would have changed your life.
I 100% say no. That would not change your life. You did everything. You watched it. It was okay. Move on. Yeah. Wife feels the same way. Yeah. Teeth. Yeah. Dentist. No way. Cam, how you doing, brother? We got to see him last night too. Along with everything opening up, Bible study is back in full effect over at Culebras. You don't have to participate. You can still hang out like we did.
Yep.
But it's a really good group of guys, just talking away, having a good time. And we got to see Cam. We got to see his dad. We got to see Jerry. Mike was there. Of course, we got to see Mike throughout this entire thing, which was nice because I felt like a ghost town if it wasn't for him. So that was a really good feeling yesterday to see two cigar places that we go to just lit up with people, lit up with cigars, and just good conversation. Saw some guys like our buddy Vic. Haven't seen him forever. It's been at least 2.5 to 3 months since we've seen that guy.
I'm glad he's taking care of my car really well too. He's got a beautiful Porsche Carrera in this like coppery color, and one day he's gonna be like, Frankie, I want you to have this car, bro. I'm like, Vic, thank you, I will take it. Let's see. Dean's still waiting on his shirt and coffee mug, but he knows they're on their way. Yeah, they should give you a tracking number for that.
Yeah, we no longer take care of the tracking for merchandise. It's through a larger site. So they're a little better on their shipping than we are. But everything, we'll get there. They did send a message saying that things are a little slower right now because of the COVID, but nothing is backlogged. Everything is being printed still. Everything is being shipped. Dean and Tom, it all should get there as soon as it can. Nice up here in Oregon, nothing but blue skies. I love that. And I didn't share it because it wasn't really that good a picture anyway. It was just I was laying on the floor with my feet in the pool, back on the warm cement, just enjoying the heck out of the day. And I took a picture up, and it's blue skies here. I mean, if you know Bakersfield, we have a bit of a smog problem. Everything that goes from LA gets sucked into this little valley we're in. It's trapped here. We have the oil derricks and a couple refineries. And that's not the best recipe for clear air.
Right.
But with everybody been home for a while, we got some really good rain a few times. That really helps clear up the air. And I think they shut down a couple of the plants for a little bit just because there was no work to be done.
Yeah, they did.
Which
really
sucks.
Scary.
I do not like that fact. But one thing has abundantly become clear. Yeah, it has cleared up the sky quite a bit.
Yeah, well, when the oil people have to shut down, it's panic time because there's three things that make. Well, you could probably argue for a fourth, but there's three major things that supply Kern County with jobs, tax revenue, income, and just a sense of who we are. That's agriculture, I think, would be number one.
Yes.
We're one of the number one agriculture hubs for tons of different crops, and a lot of the world's food comes from right here in the San Joaquin Valley. Number two would be crude oil, and then of course refined oil.
Big part of it. Yeah.
Also huge, but that's probably second because I need agriculture is number one.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
And number three would be the Bakersfield Gentleman.
Yeah, it's pretty much the pillars.
Mm-hmm.
On a fourth corner, it's probably screaming homeless people.
Weird.
Next
It's
to
probably
the
lateral that keeps it going.
McDonald's. Yeah, it's just the triangle. Yeah. Who's that coach? Gosh dang it,
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson. Yeah, it's the triangle, and we're part of that, right? The shirt comes in today. I'll get a pic with my buddy and I fishing tomorrow. Dang it, I hope it comes in today.
It comes in tomorrow.
Gosh dang it. I'm gonna look on that site.
You should have ordered a super tiny shirt and then put it on the fish when you caught it. Like, whoa, look what I caught.
I'm totally sure that would work. 100%.
70 in Lakewood, Colorado. That's nice.
It's wonderful. Just did it. I'm a supporter. Win again. It's times 2.
Oh, wow. Okay,
nice,
awesome.
brother. Thank you so much.
And, of course, you guys, I know we keep harping on it, but that's just because up until Sunday, Hack is going to match everybody that joins in the Facebook supporter group dollar for dollar to donate to Cigars for Warriors. So if you guys sign up to be a supporter for $4.99, he is going to match that and send $4.99 to Cigars for Warriors. And that goes up until Sunday. If you do it before Saturday, you're going to get entered into our supporter-only drawing. And I'm going to show the picture of that on Friday, sorry.
Yep.
On Friday, I'll show the picture of that towards the end of the morning show, I think. And I think you guys are going to like it. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to do the generator. Each name that's going to be called will be eliminated. And then by the time we get to the last name that's not called, they're going to be the winner. We're going to do that also for Patreon guys. And then we'll have a couple of prizes Saturday night for everybody else watching. We'll have a couple questions. So, but if you guys want in on some of this more exclusive content, exclusive giveaways where you have a better chance of winning, definitely get on the Facebook supporter group. It's $4.99. You can hit that little teal shield on the Facebook comments.
Yeah.
If you guys are on YouTube and you guys want to go over to Facebook, you guys can go to the page and hit become a supporter button. They'll send you through some prompts, follow it, and then you guys will become a supporter. You'll get a nice little supporter tag on your name when you comment on stuff.
I'm seeing so many now, guys. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I never thought we'd get to this point like this, and it's 100% because you guys helping us out, and I cannot tell you how much that means to me. It's really getting there.
I was super stoked when they let us have a supporter program because we're tobacco and alcohol, and they usually don't let us do anything fun on Facebook.
I pledged it a little bit.
And then we got our first supporter, and I was like, holy crap, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then for all the rest of you guys to help us out and support us, whether it's because you guys like us or you guys want to help out Cigars for Warriors, whatever the reason, it's awesome. And we thank you guys so much.
Little spider.
Charles, are you asking where we're at or where Hack is at? We're in Bakersfield.
Bakersfield, California.
Yeah.
Where it's a high of 107 today.
Yep.
So just a little bit above Hack's area. But I'd rather be over where Matt's at, 69 in Utah. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I would like to be where Bill's at in Ridgecrest. The weather sounds crazy. 82 and tortoise biting your toes. That's crazy. That is not good weather.
Smoke tatuaje
Coñon.
I don't know how to say it, man. Damn.
I need hooked on phonics for cigars.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. We're not the good Spanish.
That's cool though. I mean, I bet it's beautiful over there right now in Florida.
Yeah, I
let's
can only
see.
imagine.
Nice. I still might put the shirt on the
on the fish. Yeah.
Yeah, they do like their clothes baggy. Yeah.
It's like me. I'm a fish. I like my clothes baggy. I like my hat nice and tight and covered in sun so you cannot see at all what's on it. But there we go. That looks beautiful right now. Got that luxury cigar shield right there. It is wonderful
Crest.
stuff.
It's a crest.
Crest. Oh, excuse me.
It's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
It's okay. If you're gonna have the hat, at least show the respect
I'm
it
so
deserves.
sorry. Unite of the Round Table, Sir Frankie Guinness and his husband, Sir Alec Guinness, or whatever his name is from friggin'
Anyways,
the guy who plays Professor X, whatever.
Ian.
You guys say not the young guy.
No.
The older
Ian
guy. That's Ian McKellen's younger guy,
Is it?
isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh man, we don't know.
I know Fassbender's the young Magneto.
Great actor.
No, James McAvoy's the young one. So this is Ian McKellen's the older one.
Ian McKellen's the older.
I don't know.
Older Magneto. We just
Who's the one that played the dude in Star Trek?
man, I don't even know. This is Picard.
Is there a Cigars for Dummies book? I know there's a few different cigar books out there. I think it'd be fun to write one.
Actually, one of my goals, like if this continues, I wanted to do like an ebook where we wouldn't. I don't know if we like $1 or something. I don't know if it would really be a product that we could even sell. It would just be a collection of cigars, and some facts about them, just in alphabetical, not even company order. Just like, hey, flip through this. If you know of a cigar name, you can find it right here. And I would put as many as I could in there. And since it's online,
62 in Overcast in Long Island. 80s, where Charles is at, expecting 90s shortly.
Not bad.
And 67 and raining in Atlanta. I can probably deal with 67 raining. It's when it's like 90 degrees and raining that I don't like it.
Atlanta is not very hot right now. 67 is nice.
Yeah, 67 is nice. And Tobacconist University, yeah, I want to do their online course. I actually want to get certified. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. And I think I should probably get on it right now that I have the time.
Oh, yeah, this is perfect time.
Yeah.
Perfect time. And Bill saying it's free to study online. That's awesome. That is a really nice resource. I like that they have something like that. And yeah, the one from the 1990s, there's a book out there. But I would like to do an updated one, some nicer pictures.
I mean, there's been so many boutique cigars that have come and gone since the 80s and 90s. You could do so much on that. You could easily do volumes on just, legacy lines and boutique lines that you could do a couple of different books on each.
And I would absolutely.
82 with the nice little breeze on the patio in Tracy, California.
Nothing wrong with that. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, that does. Yesterday it was like 100 and something. And, we walked out of Cigars and More, and you could feel that it was hot, but it wasn't uncomfortable. So, yeah, it was I'm not going to say, I loved it, because it was still warm, but you felt the heat, but it wasn't like humid or anything. So it was that dry heat that was tolerable.
No, I 100% agree with that. It was, if that's the hundreds for this summer, I think I'm going to survive. I think I'm going to be all right. Not last year, but the year before that, we were at like 110, 112 for a good 10 days, almost 2 full weeks.
Yeah.
That was bad. That's where it gets real bad. Miguel should give his hat up for the Shield comment. Oh, you know what? I will give the hat to one lucky winner. Whoever's not wearing a hat on the show right now. Oh, it's me. Looks like I win a hat, and John will never get this hat. And we talked to luxury guys. They will no longer sell hats to anyone named John.
Yeah, that was one of the stipulations. We told them how much we love them and what they do. If you want to put our code up so people if they want to get a hold of luxury.
Banner time,
we
guys.
told them that the only way we would continue to support them is as long as they don't give John a hat. And, he left and John left hatless. So that was awesome. Kevin, how you doing? Yeah, it's a dry heat. 87 in Montreal, expecting to go to 109. Oh, we feel your pain, bro.
109.
Yeah, we're going to be at like 105, 106, somewhere in there today. But yeah, I did not know it gets that hot in Montreal. Is that normal for this time of year? Is that like a normal temperature for Montreal? Because in my mind, I'm thinking Canada's cold most of the time. I know that's dumb. The beeping is, I think the garbage trucks are here.
Yeah, the neighbors, I think maybe over on the back street over here. I'm not hearing it anymore, though. You guys still hear beeping? I don't hear any beeping.
I think I got a year left more on my air conditioning than the next year. Yeah, when I first moved to Bakersfield, he'd already been up here a few years. And the first apartment we had, this lady, she sold my parents their house. And I'm sure some of you heard the story. She's like, "Oh yeah, we got a place for you. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to just you move in. It's yours, ready to go." And then find out it's in this place called Oildale, which is like the meth capital of the United States. And we were in the thick of it. We didn't have too bad of an experience, but it was still not the best living environment.
Nah, I think the murders were the worst part.
Yeah.
That was interesting to say the least. I've lived in Compton. I've lived in other weirder places. And no, I take that back. The weirdest place is Oildale. In Compton, everyone was friendly. And I walked home at night with my suit, not suit, just my tie and nice pants. No one bothered me. In fact, they left me alone even more after that. I think they thought I was like a narc or something. Like, oh, this is great. Everyone either hates me or they just, completely ignore me. It's a great way to make friends out here.
Well, the reason I bring up Oildale is when we moved into our apartment, it was the only apartment with air conditioning. Everybody else had swamp coolers, which I don't know, I've never had one before, but apparently like after 80 or 90 degrees, it does nothing.
Cuts out.
It's supposed to like push cool air through the house or something.
Well, what happens is it uses the water outside to cool the air down. You trickle a little bit, the air flows through, cooler air just because of water, But if the water gets to a certain temperature, you're just pushing hot, wet air. This is the thing that when my dad worked for the city, not for the city, but for a company that worked for the city in Ventura, he would get these complaints all the time. My swamp cooler is not working, and people would be blasting water hoses at their units and just destroying them. So I'd go out there and make $5 and a bag of chips to stand with my dad, basically, and like hand him stuff as he tries desperately to fix, endless rows of swamp coolers because nobody understood that they don't need more water to work. It just won't.
Water,
it won't work anymore.
Now, could you put ice in it?
There actually is a system that has that capability. There's a couple of them, like the moving ones that we see for construction sites. They have like an ice reservoir.
Yeah.
But
Bill knows what's up with the Dale. The beeping's gone now. As a Navy vet, when I hear an alarm, I get distracted until I find the source. I understand that 100%.
Yep.
And okay, so no, it really isn't. It usually doesn't go past 85.
So
109 is a big difference.
That's intense.
That's what, 24 degrees. That's intense.
Jim, absolutely. Yeah, if the humidity gets too high too, because that's just hot water along with your water, and you're screwed. So yeah, as much as they are good for certain areas, like if you're in a dry heat that doesn't get too hot, it's not. I was thinking Arizona for a second with that, because it's very hot. I'm not sure where the best places for those are, honestly. I just don't. Dry air gets hot quick due to lack of humidity in the air, just like with very but dry conditions. It doesn't feel that temperature. The temp says, yeah, I totally agree with that. Wearing shorts and sleeves when it's 26 degrees.
In Antarctica.
Oh, damn.
That's awesome.
That's crazy cold. Oof.
It's all about the humidity. And then Samuel's still waiting on monsoons down where he's at. Yeah, that is the biggest, well, not the biggest, but one of the biggest differences moving here from Ventura. In Ventura, the first car I ever bought when I was in high school was a Mustang convertible because the girls loved it. We would go up and down the coast from Ventura to Santa Barbara and past, and just driving along the beach or going down to PCH. They loved it. And Ventura weather was gorgeous. It was 75 year round. I could go top down on that convertible on Christmas Day, and it was beautiful. So that, and then coming here, over there, maybe once in a great while, you might get in the low 90s during the summer. Here, the low 90s is like, well, okay, we're getting ready for summer. And it's getting into the triple digits a lot. That was a really, really big difference that took some getting used to.
Oh, yeah. I remember people complaining at the swap meet in Ventura. Oh, man, it's hitting 89. Time to get inside. People are going to start getting sick out here. And then here, Bakersfield, it's 110. Like, oh, let's get over to the park.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere. So it's a big difference 2 hours makes, worth of just coastal line versus a little bit in. I know it's still desert technically, but it's crazy. It's crazy how much different it is.
They should never get as negative 30 from outside temp if your humidity is under 15. Hey, that's awesome then if it works. 30-degree difference from outside to inside when you're in the triple digits is a big difference.
That helps out a lot.
But you got to have that humidity low. When I was in Laughlin, Nevada in 1990 June, it was 120 degrees.
Ugh. That sounds awful.
Honestly, though, if anybody can tell me, because I haven't, once you hit those triple digits, 110, 111, 112, once you get there, it all feels the same. It's just hot.
I don't know. I think 120 would be a new kind of hot. I think turning into cookies is not exactly a heat I want to deal with. What do you call it? I still haven't done that trick where you leave like a tray in your car or something, or the egg on the...
Yeah.
Our sister tried to do that with the kids last summer, and we told her it's not hot enough. It's not going to work. So she basically just left an egg on the floor in a pan for the entire day until it was room temperature and just kind of looked at it.
Yeah.
It didn't work. Like, no, it didn't. I know it wouldn't.
Years ago, 11 straight days of over 100, averaged at 108, and the air conditioner broke on the first day. Oh, man.
No.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's no bueno.
Usually here in town, when the temperature gets over 105, um, they open up what they call cool zones in town. Library, gymnasiums, stuff like that for people to go, and they'll have the AC on. Everybody can kind of gather there, so they can cool down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with everybody having a social distance, I haven't heard of anything like that. And today would have been one of the first days they would have had them, because it's going to be over 105.
They would have, yeah.
And a lot of older senior citizens, they'll go to those. People with young kids that maybe can't afford the higher bill for their AC will go. So I'm hoping that they open up when they can.
Yeah. No offense to the people who are doing work over at the East Hills Mall. One of the large malls here closed down. They're going to tear it down to build an open air mall, whatever you call those, shopping center kind of thing, which is a great idea. It's going to help out the area. It really brings a lot of business. But if that was still around, everything was working as far as electrical and their AC system. That'd have been a perfect place for people to be able to social distance, and still be able to have a cool environment. And a couple shops open. Like, hey, a couple people can go into this bookstore they had. A couple people can go into the restaurants right here.
Yeah.
And then there's huge areas in the middle of all that you can either walk around. There's seating areas. But now it's just tore up. There's a video online you can see of how it was destroyed. There's fires in it.
But they straight up left the projectors.
They're so big and they work. I get it. But the cost to have them moved and to fix them if they break to move them, it's just not worth it.
I just thought they just use DVD players, pop it in. Boop.
That's what I would do that. Just a huge, 200-inch screen.
Yeah. And it's ability to say triple digit low humidity is okay. It feels cool if you lather with butter.
That's what I was laughing at earlier, friggin' Bill.
120 in Phoenix last year, and I used a temp gun on the concrete, and it was 130.
Ugh.
Don't
like that
the hotter it is, the quicker the baking cooks. Very true. Where you're at, could you invest in geothermal cooling, or the chance of earthquake prevent that? That's where they dig really deep, right? And it brings the cool air from down up.
Always steady temperature, because that air underground never changed outside. I don't think we can do it in this area because you have to be zoned too. I honestly don't know if the earthquakes would affect that. If you're allowed to, because I know there's a couple houses in California that have it. My buddy was talking about it. Oh yeah,
I always thought it was a cool idea.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
120 feet working on the flight line once back in the Navy. Nope. I like the heat. I like it better than the cool. See, I'm the opposite. I hate sweating. I would much rather be cold than hot. If you're too hot, you can only take off so many clothes when you're out in public. But when you're cold out in public, you can always put on another jacket.
65 at all times, Bill saying. See, that sounds good to me. I don't mind that at all. But guys, we are over our time. I put in the comments or in the description, I was going to talk about this, but SpaceX is launching today at 4:33 Eastern Standard Time, so 1:30 our time. And the first time astronauts are going into space since 2011, apparently. That doesn't make any sense to me, because there's that one dude who played the ukulele in space, but 4 years ago or something. So I don't know if I believe that.
I like that dude that did that Red Bull thing where he did the highest free fall parachute thing.
Oh, that was intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Red Bull who sponsored that, huh? Those are some crazy feats they've done, but this is a private company sending people into space, just like Red Bull technically, because he went into the atmosphere at least. I'm gonna check that out. Maybe we'll watch it together, guys. I'll throw it on the page or something.
Yeah.
If we get a chance. Other than that, we gotta go film some stuff in a minute.
Really quick to answer Jeff's question. If I'm at the lounge, I will put that thing down to 70, because I love being cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Chuck. I could deal with the cold much better than I could deal with the heat.
Yep.
It's just I agree. Yeah, you can put more on. I can't get nude. Can't get nude in public. People get mad about that still.
Yeah, they get all mad and stuff.
Very awkward. Whatever. And other than that, guys, we will see you tomorrow for Great American Morning again. And then for the second, third podcast, we were gonna have Viva La Vida on. So I'm very excited about that. So stick with us, guys. We will see you a little bit. Dale sending people to outer space for decades. Yeah, but they're
expanding their minds.
They always seem to stay on ground, though, still, Bill. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one, and we will see you later.